it going, everybody? Here, Anthony's Homemade Love, great recipes here again. Um, so I was gonna do it last night, the pumpkin bread, but I didn't. My bad. I'm doing it tonight though. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna need is 2 cups of flour. Here's the half. This is not one of these. For now, I got a funny way that I ground up the cloves that I need. Because I bought whole cloves for my apple cider recipe, right? Well, this calls for ground cloves. So, I'll show you when I get there. It'll be a little bit, because I got to do this first. There's 2, so that's 1 cup. 2 more will make 2 cups. Can't tell I'm using a half cup. 3. And we're almost done with this flour. 2 cups. Okay. So I've already greased and floured my pan. And so in a medium bowl with an electric mixer on low, butter, sugar. Oh, I done messed up. So this ain't medium bowl anyways. Cool. Almost messed up big time. So we're going to take our butter, which I did finally buy unsalted butter. That's what the recipe called for, so that's what I got. I didn't know it was 4 sticks. 2 cups, no, butter. Butter. Where's the butter? Oh, it's on here. There it is. 1.5 stick. So here's 1. And they are room temperature, so they'll be real easy to blend with the sugar and the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so 9.5, so I won't butter knife. Somebody on there? There was somebody there, but they're gone. It's okay. 1.5. Okay. So that's good. Then this can go in the fridge. 1.5. Medium bowl, the butter, sugar on medium speed. So how much sugar? 2 cups of sugar. One. We're going to go ahead and do this individually. Oh. And yes, I went back to using my other mixer because it goes at a lower speed than the other one. So I just figured I would use it. That's not, these ain't even, I know. Where's the other ones? Can't find them. Oh my goodness. I thought these mixer blades would work in there. I don't know where these went though. We'll try this again. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. Nope, it's not gonna work. Quit trying. So we'll just get the other one. It's gonna be a little fast. We'll hope it still does what it's supposed to do, but it should. It shouldn't be that much difference. It's just gonna be probably a little messier, a little louder. We know that much. Okay. Low speed. Half a cup so far. And then let me go ahead and grab my wooden spoon so I can pull the top to the bottom again. Because it's starting to mix it up, you know, when we pull the top to the bottom just so we got it all together. Set this to the side, grab number 2. Okay, low speed. bottom, it's a process. It's a loving process. That's what we're going to call it. Okay, a loving process. Because when you're baking desserts, you want to put as much love as possible. And this is how you put the love into it. Three. Now you want to do this until it's light and fluffy because this is the first part of our muffin batter. You don't never want to rush. I've learned when it comes to muffins, you don't never want to rush. You want to do it the right way it calls for. Just because your muffins will come out weird. Now the s'mores muffins I did the other night, I think I had the oven up too high because the outside got done, but the inside did not get done all the way. I mean, they fell apart once I okay. That's all the sugar. I know it calls for brown sugar too. Sugar till blended. Is there brown sugar? Pumpkin, eggs, salted butter, nutmeg, cinnamon, clove. No, there is not. So once we do this, we gotta get it well blended now because we got 2 cups of sugar in there and a cup and a half of so you want to make sure it's really well blended. Set this to the side because now we're going to add the eggs one at a time. They're also at room temperature. Well, first thing we got to do is you got to pull this back down to the middle, to the bottom and to the middle. Ding ding. That kind of gets annoying, I know. I'm sorry. Just kind of fold your batter in together. Okay, now with the eggs, you want to mix them in one at a time. So this is, I know it's kind of a slower process than usual, but oh well. There's one. Pull everything back down. Now you don't, I think if I'd have used a bigger bowl, I wouldn't have put the flour into the big bowl. I think we'd have been alright with the mess. I don't think it would have made as big of a mess. That's okay. Learn something new every day, right? Right. Okay. 1 egg in. Here's number 2. Okay, we're going to throw the eggshells away. Take this. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. And then, beating to very light and fluffy. So, we're going to keep going. Get this really light, really fluffy, you know, our eggs in there. We're almost there. I mean, the mixture did a pretty good job, but I just want to make sure, you know, and I'll show you what I mean by light and fluffy. Okay, this is what I mean by light and fluffy. Very nice. Okay, so next, after a few minutes, add the, oh wait a minute, light and fluffy. And then we'll let it sit just for a couple minutes. Beaten until very light and fluffy. After a few minutes, we're going to add the pumpkin. Got to beat in the pumpkin. So, I need a can opener. And so, I went to Kmart yesterday. Well, me and my girl went to Kmart yesterday. Because I seen that we had this thing of pumpkin. But I thought since it was a small can, it wasn't a 15-ounce can. So we went to look, and I was going to get another can, you know, one of the bigger ones. Well, Kroger is all out of pumpkin puree. And they said, well, we don't know. It might be tomorrow. It'll be on the next truck or whatever. So I was like, crap. Well, so that was one reason I wasn't going to do the pumpkin bread last night. So then I get home, and I look at the can of pumpkin, and it says 15 ounces. And I was like, wow, I can do it. So I decided to go ahead and do it today. Now we're going to need, I wonder if I should use, I think I'm going to use a butter knife. I mean, I got one here now. I know I already put it in some. Dang it. Okay. Set this over here. Use a butter knife, and we're going to pull this out. Okay. And it's, you know, it's just a can of pumpkin. I mean, I guess I could have got a actual pumpkin and just took the insides out, and I think that's what this is. And then you mix your puree in. Now we're gonna have to look into that because I don't know how to puree pumpkin. That sounds like something that could be fun though. Okay. Almost there, everybody. Pumpkins in there. Now we're going to use our wooden spoon. We're going to mix it in to our top, or into our batter that we got going so far. The egg, the butter, the sugar. We're going to blend it well into what we have so far. And I think our last step, I mean, well, it's not the last step, but close to the last step is going to be the flour. Okay, so it's going to turn our pumpkin from orange to almost yellow. And I'll show you what this looks like as soon as I get it blended well. So I think maybe this might help out a little more. A little whisk. See if it does a little bit better in mixing it. Okay. Now we add our now is where I'm supposed to use the flour. So we'll do it a little at a time. Actually, I'm going to put this in something because I really want to use this. It's making a bigger mess. I've noticed my bestest thing in the world to do is make a mess. funnest thing to do is make a mess. So, okay, there's that. Now we're going to switch this over to the big bowl, which I should have done this in the first place before I mixed everything. I should have emptied the big bowl into this little bowl and mixed everything together, but I didn't. That's okay though. I needed something to do afterwards. Anyways, okay. Make sure we get it all out. Now it says to use a 4x8 bread pan, but I don't have a 4x8 bread pan. We'll add the flour into our pumpkin batter mix. A little bit more would be enough. Okay, mixed until well combined. Our next step, pour batter into the prepared pans. So, before we do that, go around the sides, clean off the sides, clean everything down, because I think I might have to get, ooh, talk about light and fluffy, whole pan. I might have to get the other one too. Okay. And then a little bit of flour. Okay. Dump the excess back into the flour all over the place. It don't matter. Okay. So then we're going to take our pumpkin batter. We're going to do it half and half. Okay, there's one. Spread it out. Okay. Gotta love these homemade recipes. And I got another one for some apple muffins that I'm gonna do tomorrow. Probably. That batter tastes pretty good, so the bread's gonna be excellent. I can already tell. Okay. Mom ever do that? Okay, just to even everything out. There's one. guys. Okay. This one here. Spread this out, and then I'll show you what the batter looks like before I put it in the oven. Anthony's pumpkin bread before it goes in the oven. 1, 2. So now we bake it for 60 to 75 minutes. And once it's done, I will take it and show you what the final results are. Oh, so I put my cloves in there, but this is what I use to chop up the cloves, you know. It's a whole weed grinder, but it works perfectly. So this will be my spice grinder now. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching. Leave me a like and maybe even a comment or two if you liked what you've seen. Let me know what you thought of the video. God bless you. I love you. Until next time, everybody, grind on. Bye-bye now.